All right, getting right into the film. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reset and out. Play action 5 with the reset. We are going to come back to this one later in the video. JJ had 24 dropbacks starting with this play action 5 with the reset, throwing a perfect ball to Jettas on a basic, and JJ gets a major plus on this one, elite ball. Next play here, Micah is right in his face, literally 5 steps into the pass rush. JJ smartly throws it away. Micah gets home in less than 2 seconds, and JJ's alert enough to know that he has that check down to the field and can get rid of the ball without it being intentional grounding. Drop back number 3, smoke screen to Addison. Vikings leave the nickel unblocked. There is no read on a perimeter screen. They just have to block this right. So JJ gets a neutral for this one. Nothing more, nothing less he could have done. And then drop back number 4, slip screen. Rashawn Gary absolutely blankets the back. Smart play by JJ to dirt it at the back's feet. If JJ completes that ball, it's a loss of yards. So again, nothing more or less he could have done. It's a screen, neutral. And then this next offensive possession, I actually missed one drop back, so there are 25 total. I only have 24 in here. Don't care enough to go back and add that other one. It was just a check down to the back, correct decision. But this drive got into 3rd and 9 where JJ completes another check down to the tight end. And looking at the all-22 copy, you can see JJ go through his progression from the boundary to the dagger concept to the field. And Green Bay's in Tampa 2 with the post safety playing the middle read. It's 3rd and 9. Green Bay's constantly getting home at just 4. They didn't even have to do anything exotic schematically today. They didn't even have to run sims or fire zones much all game. They're just in Tampa 2, the most pass-friendly coverage against a 3-man concept, 4 if you include the tight end check down. So this is really JJ's only option here. There's no way he's anticipating the post safety falling down as this dig opens up. And yeah, the hook defender widens a little too much where JJ could try to fit it in there, but against this, there's not much else you can ask from him. So I give him a neutral on this play. Now the next offensive possession, some successful runs, set up this naked boot. JJ with a nice completion to Jettas. The haters are going to say, oh, but that's an easy pitch and catch. Well, let's look at the end zone view to see what the quarterback is actually seeing. The deep over ends up being double teamed, and the corner is blanketed. So the only option is to go to Jettas on this out route. Okay, now the 7th drop back, another naked boot, check down completion, same thing. Let's see what JJ sees here. This time the concept goes to the weakness, so you have a shallow and a deep over. The shallow's his only choice because the field safety is breaking hard on the deep over, so this is the right choice. And the Vikings get stuffed on 4th and short, walk away with no points. So the next offensive possession, up to this point, JJ has 4 positive plays and 3 neutrals, 0 negative plays, and JJ delivers a perfect cover 2 hole shot to Jettas. The corner is playing squat technique, midpointing the flat in the corner. This is not a routine throw here, especially for a 22-year-old who's trying to find his groove. This is an elite ball. And then the next play, Green Bay is in cover 0 with bandits, but Minnesota keeps the back in pass pro, so it frees up the safety who was manning him. JJ has to get rid of it when he did before the unaccounted for blitzing nickel gets to him. And nobody's going to want to talk about this because they want the narrative to be overthrow this, overthrow that. But watch Justin Jefferson stumble as he gets out of his break. This is a perfect ball. Should be a plus for JJ. I'm still going to give him a neutral. No one's going to want to talk about it, but I will. And then the 10th drop back of the game. This is a pretty simple simulated pressure with the dime blitzing, picking the center for the nose to loop around. Both turn free after the back does not successfully pick it up with the center. JJ did what he could to get up into the pocket. However, I will cater to the haters on this one and err on the side of he has to insert earlier, given the field position, the situation. So we are going to give him his first minus. But he does make up for it on the very next play. He throws a good completion to get back into field goal range and get 3 points going into halftime. So he gets a positive for that one. So at halftime, we're at no big mistakes so far. Maybe that one sack at the end if we're being super critical. The O-line does have to pick that stunt up, but we are going to give JJ the minus. So we're at 6 positive plays, 4 neutral, and 1 negative. Good half. Not much else you can ask for from your first-year starting quarterback. So on to the second half. The first drop back of the second half is a Micah Parsons sack. Practically untouched. However, I will again cater to the haters and say that JJ should still know that his emergency is the swing to the field. This is being very picky, but we will still give it to him nonetheless. So he gets a minus for this play. He's got to throw the check down right away. Okay, and then drop back number 13 is the very next play. It's quick game. JJ takes the leverage in the flat for a completion, so he gets the plus on this one. And then on third down, JJ keeps the play alive, Mahomes style. Let's see what he sees from his view. Green Bay is once again in Tampa 2. Hafley constantly getting them into the perfect play call. Look at the top of the screen. You have 4-on-2 up top and 3-on-1 down low. There is nobody open. But, oh, no, JJ's got to get rid of the ball quick. There's nobody open. So he's a great play to get rid of the ball and extend this play. So he should get a positive. But, again, I'll cater to the haters and give him a neutral. Okay, and then the next offensive possession, this is where it really starts to unravel with the pass protection. Watch Micah practically untouched again. He's getting home in a second and a half. He's getting home that quickly in individual period at practice. And this is with JJ having a toss play fake before his drop. Literally nothing he could have done. So he gets a neutral on this play. So now it's 3rd and 16, and the Vikings have 2 offensive linemen literally sitting on the ground on this play. All 4 pass rushers converged on JJ very quickly. It's actually impressive he avoided the safety. So I want to give him a plus on this play, but I will once again cater to the haters and give this one a neutral. And then this takes us to the next offensive possession. Watch the TE stunt up top. JJ gets lit up as he throws the ball to Thielen. He dropped it. Actually a very impressive ball while getting destroyed right where it needs to be, so he gets the plus. Now it's 3rd and 17. This is the one definitive sack where I will say, yes, he should have gotten rid of the ball no matter what. However, again, it was 3rd and 17, so really didn't have any effect on the game. He should have thrown it away to create 4th and 17 instead of 4th and 26, but we'll still give him the X. Let's see what he saw from his view. First play of the next possession, Rashawn Gary was literally untouched after being chipped by the tight end. He hits JJ's arm at the top of his drop. The comments on social media are actually hilarious on this one. People are saying JJ needs to get rid of the ball sooner and or have better pocket awareness. Ladies and gentlemen, football helmets do not have rear view mirrors in them. In no world is JJ just assuming that the All-Pro Bowl defensive end Rashawn Gary is untouched behind him. Remember, the first pass of that game, it was a 5 with the reset, clean pocket, got it out on time, explosive play. This is a play action 7 with the reset. JJ's once again perfectly on time, but Rashawn hits him at the top of his drop. And the next possession starts with a nice screen to Jett. Is actually a really nice ball to avoid the schematically unblocked Micah Parsons here. And then the 21st drop is JJ going through his progression, takes a good check down with no one else open for a first down. And then the next play, JJ doesn't have anyone open and inserts up into the pocket, scrambles for a first down. Everyone's probably thinking, oh, he's got to get rid of the ball. Look what he's seeing. If you want to get nitpicky, he could have gone to the flat, but he ran to the flat anyway, giving himself that extra number using him as a blocker. He got the first down, so he gets the positive. And then the next play, more offensive linemen on the ground. JJ completes another check down under pressure, really the only option he had. And then lastly, his big mistake, probably feeling like he needs to play hero ball a little bit. He also sails it. Yes, it is a very bad ball, a bad interception. But look, yeah, JJ's got to get better. He's also essentially a rookie. This was his 6th ever NFL game. 6. He made one execution mistake on that interception, the very last play of the game, not like they were going to win anyway. And then 2 to 3 decision-making mistakes, being super nitpicky, all of which had no impact on the result of the game. We're talking 3rd down sacks when he should have thrown the ball away. So it's essentially 4th and 15 instead of 4th and 20. So when you really look at the game in total for JJ, he had 12 positive plays, 8 neutral plays, and 4 negative plays. And again, in reality, 2 of those 4 negative plays could be neutral, but I'm just being extra critical to cater to the haters. So Vikings fans, you have a rookie quarterback who clearly shows signs of progress. He made some elite throws in this game, and he made some good decisions as well. And he was also under significant pass rush pressure the entire game. Vikings fans need to understand not just the young quarterback they have, but the team that they have. They're in probably the second most competitive division in the NFL behind the NFC West, and there are some serious problems in all three phases, offense, defense, and special teams. But even just focusing on offense, there are a lot more problems that need to improve outside of just the rookie quarterback getting experience and improving.